Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So you want to break free from the financial struggles and start building real wealth. Well, you're in the right place because today we're going to be talking about the 5 mindsets that keep you poor. And trust me, if you do not address these, they are going to hold you back from reaching your financial goals. But here's the good news. Once you recognize them and act to change those mindsets, you really can reach all of the goals that you have for yourself. These money mindsets are sneaky and they're sabotaging your financial freedom. And they may be doing it without you even realizing it. So stick with me until the end of this video. Mindset number 1 is I'll start saving later. And this is a killer. A lot of people think they can just start saving money once they're making a little bit more of it. Or I'll start saving next month. Well, newsflash, later never comes. And if you are not acting today, it is crippling your financial future. Saving just isn't something that you can put off. Millionaires don't wait to start saving. They are saving now. They do it consistently, and they are investing their money. So if you're wanting to reach that millionaire status, you need to start saving and investing money immediately. I've heard a saying that the best time to invest in the stock market was 20 years ago, but the second best time is today. So the key is consistency, not necessarily how much you put in at the beginning, although you are going to want that to grow over time, but you need to start and you need to be consistent. The earlier you start saving, the more you can take advantage of compounding interest. So this may sound like a broken record, but I'm going to show you this because it shows how much of an impact just starting early has when you invest. So if you're starting with $0 over here and you are going to invest for 30 years and you're making a 10% return, which is the average of the S&P 500, and you're just going to say, hey, I'm going to put $100 a month into this. Now, after the 30 years, you have $206,000. Your total contributions are $36,000, and your total interest is $170,000. So the large majority of that nest egg is actually coming from compounding interest. Now, if you just wait and say, I'm going to wait for 15 years until I have a little bit more money, maybe you're a little more established in your career, but then I'm going to invest $200, then look at this, your ending balance is $80,000 compared to the $206 from investing for 30 years. You've waited for 15 years. Your total contributions are the same. It's $36,000, but look at your interest. On this one, it is only $43,000, where if you started earlier with the smaller amount, you're going to have almost 4 times the amount of interest earnings just by starting early. So remember, small steps now lead to big wealth later. Mindset number 2 that is keeping you poor is I need to keep up with everyone else. We've all seen it. Your friend buys a new car or your coworker is going on an expensive vacation and you want to do the same, and you are going to stretch yourself financially to be able to accomplish those things. That is a dangerous mindset. Keeping up with the Joneses is a trap. It's one of the biggest financial mistakes that you can make. Plus, you may not even know what's going on in their life. They may be riddled in debt to be able to afford this. You know, it could be a huge financial stress for them, even to do the things that they are doing, and you aren't going to want to replicate that. So find happiness in your reality and not in someone else's fantasy. The truth is, if you want to reach your financial goals, then you need to focus on them instead of on somebody else's lifestyle. So remember, your journey is unique. You should prioritize your future and not one of your peers' present. Mindset number 3 that is keeping you poor is money is evil. This one's tricky because we hear it all the time. Money is the root of all evil, right? But here's the truth. Money is actually neutral. It is just a tool. How you use that tool can be either good or bad, but not money itself. So you may think, oh, if I have money, then I'll become greedy, or I'm going to be corrupt, or these big businesses are greedy and corrupt and selfish and all of those things. But it's simply not true. Having more money allows you to bless the lives of others, especially your own family. It can give you freedom to be able to reach out and do good in the world. So money is not the root of all evil. Now, you can obviously use money for evil purposes, but if you use it for good, you'll find that more money flows to you. Use the things that the Lord has blessed you with to bless the lives of your family and others. Mindset number 4 that is keeping you poor is I can't invest because I don't have enough money. This is one that I've probably seen that is the most debilitating mindset ever. A lot of people are just like, oh, I wish I could do this. I just don't have enough money. Or I wish I could invest, but I don't have enough money. I am just barely scraping by. But if you really dove into your finances and looked at them with a very criticizing eye, you can find ways to save money. And I know this is a broken record for some people, but it is true. You can go and say, hey, am I eating out? Because if you're eating out, you can save money. Even if you're only eating out once a month, that is one way that you could save money, is just cut that out. If you are buying coffee from a coffee shop, that's definitely a way that you can save money. If you are paying for car insurance, you could probably renegotiate that as well. Call up a different insurance company, see if you can save money there. If you are paying for any subscription to watch anything, if that's Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, whatever it is, if you have that, you can save money because those are not needs, those are wants. So if you want to set yourself up for a good financial future, you may be able to cut some of those wants out now, like coffee, eating out, subscriptions, whatever they may be. You can find ways to save money and start investing. So to be honest, the mindset of I can't invest because I don't have enough money is a complete cop-out. That's just a crap excuse on not being able to save for your future, because you can. You can find ways to save money and start investing. And as I showed before, the earlier you start investing, the greater return you are going to have on all of your investments, because you are going to be able to start early, take advantage of compounding interest, and have a bigger return. And don't stress about trying to time the stock market. No one can time the stock market perfectly. And if you are trying, you are most likely going to fail. Just start investing and be consistent. It's called dollar cost averaging, and that's just where you invest consistently over time. And sometimes you're going to be buying at the low point, and sometimes you're going to be buying at the high point. But those are going to average themselves out. And as you invest consistently, you are going to take advantage of long-term growth. Stocks inevitably go up and down, and if you are trying to perfectly buy at the down point, you're just not going to be able to do it perfectly. So jump in and invest consistently. All right, mindset number 5 that is keeping you poor is I'm just not good with money. This is one of the most self-limiting beliefs that you can have. The truth is everyone can learn how to manage money. And if you are using the excuse that I'm just not good with money to hold you back from actually learning and progressing financially, that is on you. It is a mindset that you need to kick, and it is something that you need to change. You have unlimited resources on how to find out how to be good with money. You can watch YouTube videos. There's a million self-help books on finances. There's so much at your fingertips that if you are bad with money, you are simply choosing to be bad with money. You can choose to be good with your money. Being good with money is a skill that you can learn. It is not something that you are just simply born with. Henry Ford once said, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. So if you think you are good with money, you can be good with money. If you think you are bad with money, guess what? You are probably right, and you're going to be bad with money. So flip that, change that mindset and say, I can be good with money, and you're going to start seeing some changes. You're going to be able to start learning, start progressing, find ways that you can save, and you're going to set yourself up for a bright financial future. Do not become a self-fulfilling financial prophecy by convincing yourself that you are not and never will be good with your money. Convince yourself that you are going to make the changes that you need to make to set yourself up for the future. So there you go. Those are the 5 mindsets that are keeping you poor and that you need to change in 2025. Which mindset do you struggle with the most? Please hit me up in the comment section. I respond to every single comment that I get. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.